Hello everyone, you're on the Planet Earth channel, and today we'll talk about the tapir. Few people have heard of it, and even fewer have actually seen such an animal, and those who have would say, yes, that's a tapir, it can only look like that. Pure grace. A piglet with an elephant's trunk, a tail like a hippo's, and legs like a deer's. In short, it took from nature whatever it wanted. For a human, it looks at least interesting. But today's hero would probably not agree with that statement. What's mine is mine, and you're welcome to watch and quietly envy. So the tapir, a vinaigrette animal. Let's go. This creature belongs to the ancient family of tapirs. The ancestors of these thick-skinned pig elephant-nosed beasts roamed the earth as far back as 55 million years ago, during the Eocene epoch. According to scientists, the tapir's ancestors were either horses or rhinos. Now that's a twist. They're practically identical. Today, the tapir family includes 5 species: the mountain tapir, lowland tapir, Central American tapir, Tapirus cabomani, all living in South America. And for some reason, one species, the Malayan tapir, lives in Southeast Asia, and that's a fact. In size, a tapir is roughly 1 meter high and 1.5 meters long. No, not wide, although slenderness isn't really its thing. But what do we even mean by slender, except our own parameters? The average weight is around 200 kilograms, but it can put on weight up to 300. No wonder that in one of the South American dialects, tapir translates as fat. The front legs of tapirs have 4 toes, and the back legs have 3, with small hooves on the toes that help them walk on muddy and soft ground. The upper lip and elongated nose form a small but very flexible trunk, ending in a snout, surrounded by short, sensitive hairs. This little trunk is not only for better smelling. With its help, the animal can stay underwater for several minutes, which helps it escape predators. Tapirs don't mind where they live, but they especially prefer tropical forests and nearby bodies of water. Of course, tapirs aren't amphibians or even semi-aquatic, but in our opinion, evolution really missed an opportunity by not giving them gills, considering how much time they spend in and near water. After all, cleanliness is health, and if you disagree, you're not a tapir. And really, it makes sense. While the tapir walks along the bottom of a lake, which they often do, it vacuums up algae, and the fish living there provide a kind of spa treatment by nibbling off parasites and warming the skin. In the forests, tapirs eat fruits, leaves, berries, and other plants. Like any herbivore, tapirs have plenty of natural enemies: jaguars, pumas, crocodiles, anacondas, all happy to snack on their fat horse rhino cousins. To defend themselves from the first two, tapirs have fatty deposits and thick skin on the neck and shoulders. So tough, you'd have a hard time biting through it. And while you're trying to chew, the 200-kilo beast might kick you or give you a bite in return. Although tapirs are hunted by the planet's top predators, their main enemy, as always, is, surprise, humans. Hunting tapirs for meat and skin has greatly reduced their population, and today 4 out of 5 species are on the endangered species list. And tapirs aren't that easy to deal with. At night, they often visit fields and gardens, happily feasting on grains and root vegetables. A little tapir-style revenge, you might say. Let's get back to their family tree. As we mentioned earlier, yes, horses and rhinos really are the tapir's closest relatives. Genetically, they are more related to stallions and African heavyweights than to pigs. Despite the trunk and beady pig eyes, tapirs are extremely nearsighted, but they hear well and have an excellent sense of smell. So if a tapir in the tropical forest smells you, hears you, gets scared, and charges blindly in your direction, maybe you shouldn't have been standing there. They live alone or in pairs and don't like company. Strangers are welcomed about as warmly as an auditor at tax season. They're crepuscular, active at dawn and dusk, wandering the forest, nibbling on plants, fruits, and berries. Peaceful life. For mating, males chase females for quite a while, presumably proving their vitality. After all the tag and chase, they fall in love, that literally, squealing like piglets. Then the female carries the fruit of their fun for 14 long months. And after that, try to tell me they're not related to boars. Well, maybe not, Nature just reused an already working defense system. Mimicry hasn't been cancelled. Young tapirs wear striped pajamas for about half a year and spend another 6 months following their mother like a shadow. By a year and a half, these adorable piglets grow into full-fledged heavy tapirs, ready to swim and graze on their own. In South America, as in many other regions, forests are being cut down. This hits tapir hard. That's their habitat. And to be honest, these pseudo-piglets are also quite tasty, so it's not easy for tapirs. The good news is that people are trying to protect them, and they actually reproduce well in captivity. By the way, in 2013, a new species was discovered, the little black tapir, Tapirus cabomani. It became one of the few hoofed mammals discovered in the last 100 years. How such a charming passenger went unnoticed on our planet, I have no idea. In Asia, tapirs got the nickname dream eaters because of their trunk. It's believed they devour bad dreams, and figurines of them bring peace and good luck. So if you look like a tapir, be kind, eat dreams, but only the bad ones. Thanks for watching this video. Subscribe, don't forget to like and share. It really helps the channel grow. This was Planet Earth. See you next time.